The Denver Nuggets, the winner, will head 48th birthday. Made a change in the starting five. The Clippers and the Nuggets advances to the second round, and Denver controls the tip. Clippers got a 111-105 win at home in Game 6 on Thursday night. James Harden, 28 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds. Jumper doesn't go. Murray rebounded by Zubac.
Right away, Ty Lue likes to go inside the Zubac early.
Feed it. It's Zubac, and he banks it in.
And he has been stellar in the floor, scoring in the paint and also trying to contain Jokic.
Grant, he's at 18.7 points per game, 68% from the field in this series. Handed off to Murray. Jokic will fire, and it hits the heel on a 3-ball. Harden with the board. Clippers won Game 2 at Ball Arena behind 39 points from Kawhi Leonard. Powell off the mark.
We talked about the stars in this game here today, but the X factor, the complimentary guys, as there's a little dust up on the floor as Gordon fell in the paint.
Porter can't get it to go. He's been dealing with that left shoulder injury, and the jump shot has not been there consistently for him. Bounce it. Jones attacking, switching hands for the deuce.
And I like inserting Jones here in the lineup in Game 7. Has had playoff experience last year with the Mavericks, shooting, defense, and toughness.
Denver is 0 of 3 from the field. All 3 shots have been from three-point range. Jokic takes it inside. Ball knocked away. Harden, loop it ahead. Jones is a high flyer. He'll take it to the rim, and it rims out. Rebound and put back for early.
The LA Clippers getting involved, really the complimentary guys, but the collective effort on defense causing problems for the Nuggets.
Clippers are 3 of 5 from the field, all of their points in the paint. Screen set by Jokic, down goes Jones. Kick it out for the Brown triple, book it.
Understanding, getting Brown going. He's knocking down threes, and this team is dangerous.
Nuggets have lost 4 of their last 5 series clinching games. Had an opportunity to wrap it up in Los Angeles, could not. Powell, it's been a breakthrough season for him. He misses on the floater. Bullet feed, that's perfection! Jokic to Brown!
Peyton Manning on the pass right there. Great rebound, presence of mind, and transition defense is going to be a must for the Clippers here tonight.
1-point lead for LA. Leonard one-on-one with Murray. Swinging around, find the open man, Jones. Jones ducks inside, the bounce, Zubac missed it. Ball gets knocked to the outside, and Brown. Brown, aggressive. Brown, Baker, no. And the rebound grabbed by Zubac. Clippers are 4-1 all-time in first-round Game 7s. Leonard defended by Murray. Double team comes. Leonard goes to the other side. Jones got a 3.
And they're going to double team Leonard, not let him isolate on the side. So unselfish, able to see over the double team for the open Jones.
And he's got 7 of the Clippers' 9 points. And Leonard just
in the starting lineup. Well, people might have been looking for Nick Batum to make that start. Ty told us before the game that he wants Batum to be in what he's calling his shooters lineup in the second half and down the stretch, guys. We'll talk about it more.
And Derrick Jones was just involved in that play, Stephanie, on both ends of the floor. Brown, couple of pumps.
Lineup would involve James Harden, Bogdanovic, Norm Powell, Nico surrounding them.
And it certainly shows the options that Ty Lue has here. Can play multiple ways, throwing different looks at Denver, and certainly showed well in Game 6 in LA on Thursday.
Off the 2 missed free throws by Brown. Leonard, the 360, it rims out. It's cleared by Porter. 9-5 lead for the Clippers, 7:25 to go in the first. What a look. Jokic to Gordon.
And Gordon hard and was able to get a little rim run, post-up opportunity. It's good to make Kawhi Leonard have to work a little bit on the defensive end in the low post.
David Adelman is the interim head coach for the Denver Nuggets. This is his 10th game as a head man. Harden gives it up. Zubac gets Jones involved. Slashing no. Offensive rebound. It never hit the rim, and that was late. They're going to count the basket. Should have reset to 14. It didn't. So the basket counts for Powell. Jokic, short, and rebounded by Zubac. Get it ahead. Leonard accelerates. Leonard to the cup. Missed it. Nuggets come the other way with Porter. Jokic runs the floor and draws. Jokic, he played nearly 47 minutes here. Second half of game 6, he was 2 of 9 from the field. He only shot 2 free throws the entire game. Porter goes down. Shooting practice for Jones. And one and done for the Clippers. Fans were looking for an offensive foul. Clippers have a 2-point lead. Murray, drive.
Derrick Jones Jr. causing him some problems on the offensive end.
And some contact as Porter was trying to shift a free throw and maintain possession. Neither team is shooting it well.
Harder and harder to score as you see Harden with a spectacular recovery on that block.
So that triggers things here for LA. The lead is now 1 for the Clippers. Leonard trying to get to his spot, feeds it. It's been a whole lot of Jones. They give him the jumper, and he overcooks it. Flying in for the rebound and save is Murray. Jokic in the open floor with Gordon. Extra Porter. Got him. A 13-5 run after the Clippers led it 6-0. And Batum is now in for the Clips. James Harden is yet to attempt a shot in this opening quarter. He's defended by Brown. Shot clock down to 4. Leonard. Oh, that is special. Kawhi Leonard knowing exactly how to get himself towards the rim.
It just froze the defense, kind of faked the swing to the corner there, and somehow got to the rim with ease.
Porter gives it up. Jokic right back to him. The give and go. Porter hangs and hits. He gets the roll.
And just moving without the basketball. Porter, known for coming off, knocking down threes. Passed it up. Got the ball back from Jokic for that easy 2.
Working around the perimeter. Powell playing with 2 fouls. Bounce it. Zubac. Give it up inside. Leonard contorts his... Don't miss a 2 years, so the fact that he's been healthy, they can lean on him. The 2-time champion, 1 with the Spurs, 1 with Toronto, 2-time Finals MVP. He's been through it all.
He has, and he has been fantastic in this series. Unguardable, shooting 55%, and certainly trying to stay aggressive early.
Tied at 15. Murray flips it to Jokic. It's Harden there defensively. Jokic. Good help by Leonard to come over and disrupt Jokic. We approach 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Harden flip it up. He thought that Zubac would be there. He wasn't. Murray the other way. Gordon steps into the 3. Off the mark. Offensive rebound for Brown. Reload it for Gordon. Leonard there defensively. Brown is open. Off the mark.
A couple missed open opportunities for Denver, but I tell you what, the way that the Clippers are defending in the paint, keeping Denver on the perimeter.
Leonard gets through the first wave. Batum, hot potato 3 is good.
And they're not going to let Leonard dance. You see, had a couple of openings there, couldn't knock down those threes. You put Batum in, and he's able to knock that down with ease.
Clippers up by 3. Jokic, extra feed, it's Brown.
Jokic gets the ball rolling to the paint. Guys just cut. They know he's going to find them. Great pass and delivery.
Clippers have the #1 offense in the NBA over the last 21 games of the season. They went 18-3. The pull-up pop doesn't go for Leonard. He thought he was hit on the arm. Clippers lead the Nuggets by 1. Discard on the inside. Gordon recovers. Bounce it. Brown pauses and lays it in.
That's our strength for our team. That's a great defensive team. And I'm just one of them. I just try to do my job.
Coach wants you guys to pick up the pace. He wants you to play very fast. Besides that, what's the key for you guys to hold on here?
Details, no, just details. 50-50 rebound. We're doing a pretty good job right now. We got 1 or 2 mistakes on running back on defense, but we're gonna keep playing that way. We're gonna be in good shape if we do that.
Merci.
Thank you.
Murray missed it on a fade. Jokic and Murray are a combined 0 of 8. And the Nuggets are down by 5. James Harden is getting a rest to start this second quarter. jumper. Bogdanovic missed it off the rim.
And right now, Jokic getting that rest. Even though he struggled, had 6 assists in that first quarter. But Denver scoring points, acquisitions with Jeff Van Gundy. The defense that he's implemented here with the Clippers, and you saw it on display here in the first quarter.
Gordon in a crowd. Gordon, tough angle. He lays it in. They are number 3 in defensive rating this year. Tyronn Lue and Van Gundy. Tremendous chemistry throughout this coaching staff. Dunn couldn't finish. Gordon a factor. Watson with a head of steam. Crosses. Banker goes.
Before the defense can get set of LA, getting stops, getting out in transition is how they have to play.
Anticipation by Porter. He couldn't steal it, though. Here's Leonard. Kick it out for the Dunn 3. And the Nuggets will live with that.
28% for Denver and 22% for the Clippers.
So James Harden back in. He's got 6 assists to lead LA. Bogdanovic draws the assignment on Murray. Cross, step through, bounce it for Gordon. Denied by the claw. Outside, Westbrook can't. Denver goes in front. 7-0 run for the Nuggets.
Also Westbrook, who's been shooting the 3-ball well the last few games.
No look. Bogdanovic missed it from the corner. This is a really good sign for Denver, what they're doing in the non-Jokic minutes. Murray tracks it down. In the 3 losses, they were minus 24 when Jokic was on the bench. Murray one-on-one with Harden. Murray makes his move, and Batum is there! Long arm of the law. Leonard spins, and he's fouled.
Had some great moments and great games here in this series.
Down Lue, 5. Off the court, they're +5, and Leonard.
Now can Jokic get himself involved? He's been really frustrated, kind of stuck on the perimeter, not making his shot from outside. Certainly will get opportunities here.
Westbrook got a body bump. Russell.
How about this right now? Denver up 1, and both Murray and Jokic have a combined 3 points here with 8:32 left in this second quarter.
Second one off the mark for Westbrook. Work against this zone look with Leonard. They surround him. Zubac, spin, strip to the ball, turnover. Jokic leading the break. Bounces for Gordon, and he can't finish. Tracked down by Harden. Intercepted by Westbrook. Gordon's there. Big.
Iconic moment. Kawhi Leonard, we got a lot of, as you said, talent, guys capable of iconic moments in this game.
Zubac with the baby hook.
And he has been touch around the basket and has done a really good job defending Jokic and making him work.
Jokic snaps in a 3.
Jokic to be aggressive, looking for the 3-pointer. That might be one of the best options offensively he has against this defense.
And his first field goal of the night to give Denver a 4-point lead.
Clippers have struggled against this zone here in the second quarter. It's like they've never seen a zone before. And it's worked to Denver's advantage.
They're 1 of 7 from the field. Watson on target. Nuggets shooting, going in the right direction. Clippers the opposite. Leonard, he answers with a tray.
When in doubt, you gotta sometimes penetrate the zone with a dribble or a pass and be aggressive. Attack the zone and not let it attack you.
Jokic hands it off. Porter's jumper is short. Rebounded by Zubac. Gives it away. Floater doesn't go. Brown is there for the follow. So those 50-50 balls now angling towards Denver. 11 points for Christian Braun. Crowd for the moment, 39-36. Denver. Kawhi Leonard's got 12 points. 6:20 to go, first half. Switch. Westbrook fires and connects. It's a 3. 7 points for Russell Westbrook in 8 minutes of action. Zubac, copyright it.
And that's the spot, the sweet spot against the zone, that free throw line area. That's how you make them pay when they guard you.
Jokic, ball faked. Zubac leans. Jokic can't take advantage. Brown couldn't clean it up. And it's cleared by Powell. Harden on the move. He's been held to just 2 points. The stumble, and it goes right through the hands of Zubac. Break opportunity. Westbrook waiting for his teammates. Shovels. Jokic
Secure this lead here in the second for the Nuggets.
short on the free. By Zubac. Fast break points in favor of Denver. 11-4. Bench points 14. The largest lead either way has been 7. Leonard got a bump from Jokic. Shot clock down to 10. Harden takes a look at the timer. 5. Harden loads it up, knocks it down at 3.
That was a big time shot right there, but I like how Zubac changed the angle of the screen at the last minute to get Harden open. Knocks down a timely three-pointer.
44-41. Denver under 5 minutes to go in this first half. Brown rebounded by Batum. High screen from Batum. Double team comes. Batum swing. Leonard always under control, but he missed the banker. Murray's been quiet. Just 1 point for Jamal Murray. He gets the big. That means Jokic has Harden. Batum inches over. Westbrook, they're daring him to shoot, and he missed it with a... So free throws here. Harden, Batum, Powell, Zubac, and Leonard on the floor. Nuggets with Murray, Westbrook, Brown, Gordon, and Jokic. Harden using the Zubac screen. Now he draws Jokic. Swing it for Powell. 8 to shoot. Powell squares and hits. What a season he's put together.
The regular season has struggled in this building, but it's a nice mid-range game off the bounce.
Powell, 12.3 points here in Denver, 22 points in LA. Murray hits the floater. 48-43 Denver. Powell had to do so much when Kawhi Leonard was out for the first 34 games of the season, coming back from the knee trouble. And Powell played the best basketball of his career, now in his 10th year in the league. Harden, step back Jay. It's off. Westbrook releases. Westbrook drives in.
In this lineup instead of Derrick Jones Jr. They're looking for him to start out guarding Jamal Murray. It allows them a lot more versatility on defense. We've been talking about that the entire game. But they want to see more offense, more aggressiveness there, and they gave up too many fast break points, so they're going to try to tighten the screws back that way.
And Leonard, second half. This is where things turned in Game 6, where the Clippers really assumed control against the Nuggets in the third quarter.
And don't forget, Game 4 here. Denver was up 20 in the fourth quarter. So this Clipper team, they're going to keep playing, keep competing here in the second half.
Jokic, there's no doubt he's going to pick it up on his end to shoulder some of the scoring load. He's got 11. Bounce it, Batum, swing it for Leonard. His jumper bounces off. And cleared by Jokic. Get it ahead, Porter. Early touch, Gordon. One-on-one. Right now, no help for Harden. Shot clock down to 10. Gordon circles. Whips a pass to the outside. And Brown shut.
What happened? So much attention on Jokic setting that screen. Brown wide open for that 3.
Extra to Batum. Rims out. Jokic has got it. Nuggets have their largest lead. Screen, Gordon. Great feel. Jokic. Today, they found out yesterday that they were getting the opportunity, over 120 of them, trying to recreate the wall at Intuit Dome. Harden is fouled. 84% from 3 against an excellent defensive team. Harden, shot clock is winding down again. They have nothing going right now. Harden, 2, 1, tosses it up, short. Jokic ahead for Murray. The lead is 15. They can make it 18. Porter's got it. 10-0 burst for the Nuggets. And Powell is
right now. Got to get some life if you're LA to try to chip away at this lead.
The foul was called on the floor. Powell splits defenders, but then turns it over. It's been that kind of night for Los Angeles. Murray using the screen. Switch out. That means Batum has Jokic. Murray against the big Zubac. Murray turns on the Jets. Drives. Missed it. Tip in goes. It's Gordon sneaking underneath. Full run. Powell trying to end it. Denied at the rim. Porter, hot shooter. Yes, sir. Have the core of the championship team intact. Obviously, Denver made big decisions. They let go of their head coach, Michael Malone, an NBA champion. Let go of their GM, Calvin Booth, NBA champion with the Nuggets. They just felt like it wasn't going in the direction that they wanted. Contact. Yeah, we're all important in terms of seeding and avoiding the play-in, and of course this first-round series going the distance.
They threw him into the fire.
They did. Harden, nice spin against the grain. Zubac maneuvers and comes up short. Jokic there, draped all over him. Clippers have missed their last 5 shots. Meanwhile, Denver's shooting numbers continue to trend upward. 50% from three-point territory, 9 of 18. Gordon, pull up pump. It's good. They can't miss.
An elite defensive team of LA. Everything going their way here in the third.
The run is now 17-0. Clippers can't stop the bleeding. Leonard turns it over. Murray taking his time with his team now building a 25-point cushion. Gordon against Harden. Zubac tried to work around it. Jokic feeds. Porter. They're human. Short. Denver had 3 turnovers in the first quarter. They have not turned it over since. Powell accelerates for 2. That's a shifty move.
Importantly, just bring some energy. I like the aggressiveness from Powell on that last drive attempt. They need that from everybody on LA.
Nuggets used a little extra clock as the ball was rolled in. Brown, knock around, turnover. Harden drives it. No foul. Murray there defensively. Jokic doesn't take the 3. Murray cuts to the rim, protects and scores. 77-52 Nuggets. There have been 2 lopsided games in this series. Game 3, Clippers dominated the Nuggets, and Game 5, Nuggets returned the favor to the foul on a Jokic. Trigger in for Harden, now in his 16th year in the league. Jones is in, and Jones, who made a difference in that opening, started. He gets back in the scoring column.
And Denver, they don't have rim protection. You saw Powell get to the rim a few possessions ago. Now, Derrick Jones Jr., you got to continue to attack, drive, and get easy opportunities.
Jokic drives it, finishes in a foul. MV in his 4th MVP award.
It's incredible.
80-54. It's all Nuggets right now. The way things started, Nuggets -1.5, currently -20.5. Brown, lob it up, slap it down! The crowd has been deafening. Leonard draws a crowd, loops it for Powell, tosses it up. He was anticipating a foul at the line.
They came out. They had a lot of energy. They're playing good. Been deflated ever since to start the second quarter. No life, no efficiency on either end.
Offensive rebound for Leonard. And a foul call. TNT start their series, and then game 1 of the Western Conference semifinals with
a year. I mean, if we're not calling games, I'm watching games. Staying up so late, having fun, great performances.
Brown
running on that end of the floor.
Toss it in for Jokic. Comfortable lead here for Denver. Jokic, no look. Gordon, give it up. Brown lays it in.
How about the passing in tight spaces by Denver?
And they have been relentless. Offensive foul.
All yourself. You still got to try to play the right way and chip away.
Still have 4:37 to go in the third quarter, but
It's tough.
at some point, the Clippers are going to have to come up with stops, which they have not done.
The rim, so frustration all over for the Clippers.
Serbian national team teammates, bronze medal at the Olympics this year. And Jokic misses on the baseline delivery. Leonard will take it himself for two. 21 points for Kawhi Leonard. They had 1 quarter of energy. It happened to be the first quarter. Since that point, the Nuggets have dominated.
2 for 8. You'd like to see him. I'd rather it be 2 for 18.
Yeah.
You know, just be aggressive, looking to score. But I do wonder if fatigue playing a role with this Clipper team.
Jokic, it's off. Offensive rebound. Westbrook is fouled.
And has found a way to contribute there for this Nuggets ball club this season.
And if this team advances, we'll see what the rotation looks like moving forward into the second round. It's been tight. The young guys have not really gotten a whole lot of run in this first round. Bogdanovic.
Right now, you're LA. Just want to try to get it to under 18 here. You know, it's maybe under 20. You got to do it on this end, as you talked about, Ian.
Bogdanovic closes in on Westbrook. Shot clock down to 10. And a
Here, he puts the team first, and he goes out trying to win as a team first, and then the individual accolades and successes will follow. And guys, just to follow up on your story about him winning so much, I want to add to that. He won 3 high school state championships.
high school to college to the pros, Christian Braun is a winner. After the Porter make, the lead is growing for the Denver Nuggets. Westbrook drives in.
That they're up 29, but just right now the Clippers look defeated. Rightfully so.
Denver outscored the Clippers by 16 in the second quarter, did it again in the third quarter. Same number. Murray, tough delivery. Magic.
In the second.
Powell fires. It's off. Just over a minute gone by in the fourth quarter. Denver 97, the Clippers 66. These two teams did play in the bubble 2020. Inside.
While you were eating your croissant this afternoon.
That's right.
Researching middle name.
I had to get a snack in.
No, I actually Googled Stephanie just now. She told me.
You've got sources. Bogdanovic hit.
Yeah. Numbers say 74% of all Game 7 victories go to the home team, and the home teams fed off of the energy here in the second and third quarter.
They finished with the same record. They were 50 and 32. Denver got the tiebreak to get the 4 seed. Clippers the 5 seed. Murray in and out. And the Nuggets came from behind. Porter short.
Isn't that when Jamal Murray had a spectacular Game 7 performance?
Bogdanovic, drive, dish, and Zubac puts it down. 99-68.
Right now, works well for Denver. Jokic getting some rest. If they can continue to hold off LA here in this fourth quarter, that may serve them well in that next series.
It is a quick turnaround for either team. As Monday night in Oklahoma City, the Thunder swept the Grizzlies in the first round. So they've just been sitting back and watching all of this unfold.
And that's a young
Team's very obvious. Westbrook the steal. And he also a level of vindication for a team that lost Game 7 last season.
Yeah, and that was tough. I mean, coming off winning a championship, and Anthony Edwards, I mean, his play in that series last game, have different roster players, complementary players, going through some adversity at the end of this season. But once again, this is a team that has won a championship, and the core guys getting it done here tonight.
Murray is fouled.
Boyd sitting with him before the game, made some great comments, talked about this series, obviously knows this group's been an assistant for a while, and you're spot on.
Gordon comes up short. Get it ahead. Brown is in for the Clippers, and he scores on the interior. Kobe Brown. But it's a 30-point lead for the Denver Nuggets. A win or go home scenario. You could feel it in the second quarter, and it just grew here in the second half. Bogdanovich, pull up three, book it.
Remarkable legacy, all, as you said, with one organization. And the impact, not just with players, but coaches throughout the NBA.
Oh, his tree.
Leaders in the,
It's immense.
It is immense.
Out of the timeout, Gordon defended by Powell. We come up on 7 minutes to go. Gordon's fade, it's good. And Tyronn Lue is now looking to the bench to make some other changes. Westbrook.
Base here.
Muller, I am, and that's not what he said. 107-77.
I was trying to be nice.
Yeah, you were. You're nice. Bogdanovich, no. And the fine Leonard joining Ivica Zubac. Done in the game. So is Cam Christie. And the move on the inside for Jordan Miller. So the Clippers have emptied the bench. Just over 6 minutes to go. We'll see what David Adelman decides to do with his substitutes with a Game 1 looming. Oh, nasty stuff from Murray. Miller to Brown.
It's moving. Want him out, he wants to play, but you got to think about that next series as we were talking about. Jamal Murray so important.
Shot clock down to 4. Gordon splits defenders and flips it in for the 11-year veteran. And up their end of the bargain.
Yes, they have. It's been impressive to watch.
Christie misses on a 3. The balance
Extended the lead, and it was. And they punched the Clippers in the mouth, and the Clippers just did not respond afterwards.
in. Jalen Pickett in. Julian Strawther in. We're going to see Zeke Naji taking off the warm-up. Done. Ahead for Miller. And he gets it to go. It's all window dressing. Mark of the 4th. Clippers played so well in Game 6 at home. 111-105. They shot 50% from the field. They limited their turnovers. They had just 7 turnovers on Thursday night. Different story tonight. 15 turnovers for LA. Westbrook coughs it up. Christie's got it. He's going 1-on-2 right now and ducks inside for 2. When we talked to Tyronn Lue prior to the game, we asked him about this group. He said, really resilient. They played the entire season with a chip on their shoulder after all of the preseason chatter that this was going to be a 30-win team. They were listening. Kobe Brown.
Up late. Check those guys out.
Get him a juice box. He'll be fine. 111-88 Denver. Here's Jokic back in and hits on a turnaround.
Adam bringing Jokic back in. I wasn't sure if he would see any more time, but showing his skill.
Miller couldn't finish. And he gets a piece of it, and there's
His intensity.
Nuggets had 22 or saw them evaporate in 2 separate games. They won both games, but didn't necessarily win them going away.
Denver was up 20.
Yep.
Fourth quarter, 85 to 65, and the Clippers chipped away.
Eubanks. Yep. And Jokic with the board. Doesn't matter what stage of an NBA game it is. If you're a reserve and you get in, you want to show out because everybody's watching. Gordon, an air ball.
And that is so true. I mean, not just playing the game, but showcasing your talent for everybody in the league to watch.
Chris Dunn, 3. So if you just look at the box score at the end of this, you might question what happened in Game 7. Brown attack.
Start thinking maybe they should have gone to this group earlier. They are out here playing hard.
And Brown, 31, 33.
Oh, man, you know, they just saw the shot there of James Harden on the Kawhi Leonard was out early. Harden kind of held it down. He and Norman Powell. How about Leonard healthy and playing great ball at the end of the season? Obviously now the postseason, but great basketball every night here in the second round.
Final minute 50 here in the fourth. Strawther over to Watson. Shot clock down to 7. Watson drives in on Eubanks. And he lays it in.
Didn't happen.
Kobe Brown, by the way, is 6 of 6 from the field for LA.
He's showing that hey, I belong in the NBA. Making the most of his opportunity.
First round pick out of Missouri, and that's swatted by Watson. Tyson. Oh, I thought it was going to be a knockout for Tyson. It wasn't. 1:05 to play. Strawther. Floater doesn't go. Watson controls it. 5 seconds. Fans come to their feet. 3 ball for Pickett is off. Tyson the board. Back out for Watson. 40 seconds to go. And Strawther will hoist and hit a 3. And got injured and then had a difficult time getting his spot back. Final 30 seconds here. Christie got it. Quite a different story from a year ago. Denver dominates Game 7, and it's on to the second round for the Nuggets and a meeting with